Hello everybody and welcome to some Metroid Prime Remastered. These kind of games scare the shit out of me. So I don't know why I'm doing this, and actually you'll already see I played a little bit of this game, but for the most part it's going to be blind. And I'll be totally open about that as we're doing it. Friendly reminder, if you have not already, please smash that like button for me to show your support for the series. It really does mean a lot to me and kind of lets me know what series people are enjoying and what I should continue to pursue, etc. But I have more about that on my little typey type page. Typey type? I don't know what I'm saying, but welcome to the main menu. I tried, first off, I played a little bit of this about 2 hours by myself when I first got this game, and then I was like, oh fuck, I think I'm gonna want to play this on the channel, and so I stopped. And then this, I tried to record this episode once already. It went great, everything was fine, and then one night, for some reason, I was like trying to do some editing and like clear out my files, and I was just really high and deleted the episode before I edited it, and I don't have it anymore. So we're gonna redo that. And then I was like, let's take some, I pissed myself off, you know, I was like, let's take some time and we'll come back to it. And so now we're coming back to it. We're gonna play on normal mode. I'm very bad at these kind of games, FPSs and things like that, so I think you guys will enjoy watching me suffer, which is the goal. I think we will have a lot of fun with that, so I'm ready to jump in. I usually don't even like sci-fi like that, but something about Metroid, actually I have a story, a theory why Metroid is on my brain all the time. Not all the time, okay, that was extremely dramatic. I'm just trying to like wait for a cutscene. Unidentified distress beacon has been tracked to... Okay, I thought I wasn't recording for a second, and I was super pissed at myself again. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm not trying to take away from the immersion. I'm just gonna immerse myself in a freaking bathtub. But there's a unidentified distress signal coming from this planet here. And they don't really give you much context other than this is a fucking Metroid game. And I wanted to do this game specifically, one, because I've been meaning to do it for a long time. I've had this game on my Switch for a while. It's kind of just been in the backlog and things like that. But also, with the Switch 2 being announced, the Metroid Prime 4 and all that kind of crazy stuff coming, I'm like, oh fuck, I need to get prepared for that. So hopefully you guys like the Metroid Prime series and you want me to do the first 3 and then maybe do the 4th one when it comes out. We can do it all together or something like that. Let me know down in the comments below. That would be really helpful information to know. But here we are, coming to check out this suspicious distress signal. Like I said, the beginning here doesn't give a lot of story, not a lot of context. And I think that's going to kind of develop as the game goes on. This is obviously a Metroidvania. It's one of the games that coined the phrase, but I believe this was the first 3D Metroid game. Don't quote me on that. It originally came out on the GameCube. Ooh, my jaw just popped really nice. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. But it felt wonderful. And here we are. We're just at like a space station that was sending a distress signal. Correct? I think that's it. And that's the famous iconic Metroid music. So, since I did just record an episode of this, I'm not going to fumble around with the controls as much. But you can lock on, you can shoot. We have access to some things that I'm not like super good with or very familiar with. What do I do for this again? Oh yeah, scan. We can scan stuff like this, and I need to get in the habit of doing this often so then I can kind of like know what the hell's going on, and scanning enemies is important too, and it activates things like this. So it's a habit that we are going to want to get into. Oh, and then you just hit this to get out of it. You hit the thing. So yeah, we're going to do, I'll tell you exactly the points that I remember and what I don't remember. This part, obviously, I remember pretty well because I just did it the other day, recording and everything. So this part I definitely know. Is there a way to run? I kind of forget. Why does my thumb hurt too? I probably have. I'm old now. And like lately I've been kind of coming to terms. And it's not even like I'm like old. Okay, I just turned 29. I'm about to turn 30. So I'm like internet old because the internet itself is not even that old when we're talking about it. But like it's not, I'm not a kid anymore. That's for fucking sure. You know what I mean? And so it's like coming to terms with that and doing things like that. Where was I going with that? Which I don't even know. Oh yeah, but I might have carpal tunnel. That's where I was going. I'm old now. So when my thumb hurts and stuff, I'm like, it could be arthritis or carpal tunnel. That's it. That's the only options. Okay, hello. We got that recorded to the logbook. What else can I record to the logbook? Okay. Oh, and one thing I wasn't doing before. Oh, well, this is like a space pirate. We can actually learn stuff if I, like, hit the buttons and do things with it, but whatever. Alright, that thing's, like, gnawing on his body. Disgusting. Disgusting. And you can lock onto things like that thing eating stuff. Hey, don't eat that guy. It's a bit disgusting. I kind of don't realize where I need to go. And also, the way that I was like so focused on the bugs, I think I did this last time. What the fuck is that thing? I need to be, this is one of those games, I need to be a lot, very observant. Oh, hello, and that guy's still alive. Fuck you. These are space pirates. So whatever happened at the station, it seems like space pirates seem to invade it. Charge beam, so you can hold this for a charge beam. And you can break shit with it, which is kind of cool. Ew, lots of these things, but they're going in there. Well, I can't fit in there, but if I turn into a... What button is it? This. If I hit Y, I can turn into a little morph ball. And then I can turn into it. To step into the hologram and download stuff. Oh yeah, my theory on why I think, even though I don't like most sci-fi things, but I do seem to like Metroid, or I've always like really wanted to like Metroid, even though it's like not 100% my regular cup of tea. That's the thing, and you can still totally enjoy things when it's not your regular cup of tea, and I think we're going to enjoy this series together, and as we're learning stuff and doing things, I think that's gonna be what we discover. But my mother, my lovely, lovely mother, when she was pregnant with me, I am her fifth kid. And she had me when she was 38. So definitely doable. Obviously, I'm here. I'm alive. But a little harder when you're that age as a woman on the body. It can be. And so she had some difficulties with the pregnancy where pretty much she had to be like kind of essentially like I always wanted to come out early apparently. And so they had to like sew her up, and then she had to be on bed rest for like a majority of the pregnancy, I guess. And during that pregnancy, the Super Nintendo was the thing. I think it had maybe just come out or came out recently, something like that. She had it though, and she played the fuck out of Super Metroid apparently. And she's told me that she just laid on bed rest and played the fuck out of Super Metroid. My mom's not very good at video games, but she's always enjoyed them. Well, she enjoyed them a lot more back in the day. She still enjoys them occasionally now, but like something with the 3D aspect of things, shoot missiles like that, always kind of fucked with her, apparently. Like she said, like when she would look at like, it was Nintendo 64 specifically too, because that was like the first 3D that came out back in the day. But she said like when she would play those games, and she played Ocarina of Time, but when she would play those games, she would like almost see them how they were drawn, and then it would like give her a migraine or something. And so I always felt bad for her for that, because I was like, 3D games can be so cool. I definitely love me a good 2D pixel game, don't get a bitch wrong. But what is this? Ew. Unstable, use caution, love that for me. Let's scan this over here too. So anyways, in the womb, I think all I fucking was hearing was Super Metroid shit. And her probably taught, and she was thinking about Super Metroid. I think it was just like in my brain a lot. And then like I said though, in general, I don't like sci-fi things. It's not like a hatred, or like one of my favorite shows of all time is The 100, and that is arguably very sci-fi, obviously. Okay, my dog is named Octavia of all things, so if you guys haven't seen The 100, you maybe should. Hey, yo, fuck off. It's so funny, my first recording of this, all of this shit was scaring the shit out of me. But this time, because I kind of know it's going to be here, because this is the second time I'm doing this, I'm like, we're okay, and we're blabbing. This is going to need to be... Hey, fuck you. This is going to need to be... My strategy going through this is I need to get very focused on talking with you guys. And, like, we're going to talk and work through this shit, so then I don't get as scared. My cat is down by my feet right now, doing his little thing. Both of my animals have been obsessed with me lately. And, like, that's nice on one hand, right? I'm like, oh, thank you. Like, okay. That guy just scared the fuck out of me. Hey, yo, Chunky, let's not. Hey, yo. Fuck you. Yeah, okay, that felt good. you little dudes. Nope. So we can go into the morph ball form, and we have bombs. Little boombas here, too. So we can power the fuck out of that thing. Pop, 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 pop. And it works. So that's cool. And we'll scan this one as well. Oh, I was going to be like, is anybody else going to drop down at us? But yes. The answer to that is yes. Missile them, fuck them. Fuck them and duck them, you know? Unlock that thing. We can scan this. I mean, literally, you could scan the majority of these things. Okay. Now, Ayo, what is this? Did I come over here the first time? Oh, it's like a little recharge save station. Well, yes, please. We will save. Lovely. And my energy is replenished. That feels fucking good. Alright, and then we can roll into our little volleyball here. Can we open this shit up, please? Hello? Knock, knock. Oh, you fucking bitch. Okay. Apparently it wasn't open enough. Sorry. Let's bomb you some more. Girl. What do you need from me? That was crazy of you. Now that looks like a weird little area. We saw something like that earlier that was broken. Remember that little bitch on fire? Well, he wasn't a little bitch. He was a big, scary monster. And here's his brother. Well, hello. This is disgusting. Imagine seeing this in real life. Like, fuck that, bro. So yeah, here's some nastiness we have to face. Our first kind of boss, the Parasite Queen. I'm just gonna shoot missiles at this hoe. We're gonna hope for the best here. Oh yeah, it's trying to teach me how to do this. I can do this. Yes, I sure can. Okay, Parasite Queen. And then when she's spinning like that, can't really do much. Alright, ma'am, don't shoot me, girl. That's all I know. Try to hit her with missiles a lot of the time if you can. I think the missiles do the most damage. Oh, scan the enemy to find its weak point. I should probably do stuff like that. Hello, Parasite Queen. Alright, a new creature. Oh, sorry. We can hit A. A weak spot has been detected in this creature's mouth. Interesting. Okay. So I need to look at this stuff. Seems a weapon-grade blast of energy from its mouth, a trait not present in the standard parasite genome. It appears the pirates have begun bioengineering program. Oh, so this is not, this is more like I was incorrect before. I thought this was invaded by the space pirates. I think the space pirates have been doing like they've been doing shit. They've been trying to fuck with things. Ayo, please don't shoot lasers. Apparently the space pirates gave you that power. I don't like it. You can fucking die. And yeah, that's why they had like a little torch system for it, I guess, because it's an experiment that they were working on. But yeah, it blew shit up. So now we need to run. And Metroid likes to do this shit, and I remember in the old games they would do this. There's like time sequence where you gotta run and escape places in time, and I always hate it. But this is a homage to, I think, like Super Metroid, actually. Because you had to do the same thing in that game. Which I should play Super Metroid on the channel. Because ironically, as I'm telling that story, I played Super Metroid as a kid a little bit. I don't think I ever got very far, and I've definitely never beaten that game. So like, oh, hi. Everything in here is kind of awkward. Yikes, things are not going great. It's because the explosions are like making things pop off. Huh? Well, whatever, I only got 6 minutes to leave this place. Which low-key 6 minutes is kind of a long time. Somebody's shooting at my pussy. I don't know why I said that. We don't have to repeat that was said. we can just move on. We can move on from that. Ew, disgusting, you disgust me. We're running for our lives. There's more over here. Okay, shoot those in the middle. I got stuck on that in my first recording of this. Because it doesn't look like the other, like the other doors, you know? So it's like like whatever. And this area also like makes you feel like you're going in a circle over and over and over, which isn't the case, but that's what it feels like. So we just out here. I think those are set on a timer, maybe? I don't know. So, I don't know how I opened those doors this time. I don't know how I opened them last time. Let's be real. I don't fucking know. Alrighty. Both of you little shits. Oh, I'm out of missiles, y'all. I wonder if I could use a charge shot. Yes, okay. Because I used them all in the hair cycle. I didn't even think of that. But you can use your charge beam like this to make stuff come to you. So now we have missiles. Again. I almost feel like something in my brain is telling me it's probably faster to move as the morph ball. Do you guys think that's true? Leave a comment down below. Because this is a blind series. And I am going to be, because I like made a post about that on the YouTube too, about how I was like, oh, I took a break from a lot of these other series and kind of just took a break from the channel in general, which I think is healthy. Like, and I hope, and I missed you guys, don't get me wrong, and I hope that nobody was upset that I took a little breaky break, but it was like, I needed it, you know, just for myself. Once it started to feel like a chore to like record and edit these episodes and stuff for you guys, I was like, I need to take a break, because I don't want this. It's a fun side thing. I love hanging out with you guys. Like, this is such a fun, cool time, I think, and that you guys watch and you interact and we have conversations and we build connections, and I met so many really cool people. Oh, here's the bitch herself. Riddles. Redaddled. Also causing a bunch of trouble, actually. Yeah, I do know that Ridley and Samus are like giant lifelong enemies, and they have been in pretty much every game, right? So that's like the thing. I don't really know the meta behind that. One can only assume, but I'm not sure, and you guys could also tell me in the comments. This game feels like it's like directly after Super Metroid, because of the Ridley stuff and like the fact that we're already coming here and we're looking for the space fire. It's like, it's definitely not. This is the bad part, yeah. The explosives. It's not really great. So all the powers that we just learned about, we just lost. So various suit malfunction, morph ball malfunction, missile malfunction, charge beam malfunction, titty malfunction, grapple beam malfunction. So we lost everything. And so now we can only shoot and scan like basic bitches, which is pretty much where you start in every other Metroid game. I always thought it was weird too. I'm like, oh my god, we have all these powers. Like, what's happening? And then we lose them, and you're like, oh, that makes sense. Well, it was fun. When I was recording this last episode too, I was like, why do I have these powers? Am I fucking crazy? Because like I was like thinking about like the 2 hours that I played, and majority of it I was a noob, like a little nerd. So I was very confused. Lit. So we're chasing after Ridley, and so that was all Ridley's fault, and I think that's like why we went to that place, is because the distress signal gave Ridley vibes. I'm not 100% sure. Tracking the enemy target has been lost. Ground-based recon required. So yeah, pretty much we are hunting Ridley's ass. And also everything about us is broken, and we're coming to this planet, which is also very Super Metroid-esque. Like, I feel like this game, the first one, and I haven't played the second or the third at all. Well, actually, that's a lie. I played the third when it first came out. Lord knows why. I did not beat it. And I don't know how far I got, and I forgot most of it. But, and it seemed to have a lot of story in the third one. This one, because it's the first 3D one, it seems like it's almost like, it's not a copy-paste of Super Metroid, because that's 100% incorrect, but it's the same formula, but in 3D. You know what I mean? And so, and Super Metroid is the one that I probably know the best out of all of them, even though I haven't even beaten that one. Yes, I'd like to save. So that's my only, like, big reference that I have. Okay, but now we're in this overworld place. Oh. Listen, I was No, girl, I'm okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to step back into the ship. I think I did that last time, too. How embarrassing for me. Okay. I do like the rain effect on that stuff. We can kind of look around here, but I think there's only one way I can really go, and I should get in the habit of, like, new areas and stuff like this, of having my scanner out, but you know I suck. Now, the music in this game is very good, very eerie, and I'm hoping I'm not talking too loud for it. Ooh, a cave. I don't think this is the way I went before, so that's why I'm kind of like challenging myself. I'm like, ooh, well, what if I went this way? Because I'm pretty sure I always go that way. And I know what is that way. Oh, what are you, boys? Can I not scan you? Oh, I can. What are you? A seedling. A plant. Oh. And it shoots stuff. Okay. Checks out. You're a seedling, you're a plant, boyo. And you shoot stuff from your spores. Ew, this grass like slows you down. Tickles you. Tickles your cooch a little bit. Nobody likes that. Well. Impact crater. I don't know if I've ever actually been over here. Hello? Okay, well this is very interesting. What is this? Pirate data. Space pirate encrypted data decoded. Field team reports are in on an age structure of an alien design built on the surface of Talon 4, which is the planet that we're on. Studies show that this structure projects a contamination field. This field bars access to a prime source of energy within a deep crater. Science team believes that the field is powered by a number of strange Chozo artifacts. We have found some of these relics as studies on them have begun, as this field could hinder future energy production operations on Talon 4. We must dismantle it as soon as possible. If this means the destruction of the Chozo artifacts, it will be done. Oh. You would have that art. Oh, you can't come here because this is a missile order. Okay, so that makes sense why you're stuck here, but this was good info to know. And the space pirates would be like, yeah, fuck the environment. We can just break whatever we want. What are you, from my home country? Jesus. I mean, that's not funny, but it is funny. Let's go the way that I do know, and I'm pretty sure this is what, because it's like similar to Mario at least. Oh yeah, you guys, let's scan you, please. Ew, look at that. That boy's about to bite my balls. It's a beetle! Not like in Zelda that sells a shit, though. It has a massive mouth to thunder. Ooh, you're like a Pokemon. Disgusting. Look at them. Look at those pinchies. And you were gonna try to burrow in me. Nah. Okay, cool. I'm going to try to scan everything like that, but I am in a really bad habit of not doing that. Especially when I'm like in new areas and I'm like scared. This area, I still kind of, I mean, I wouldn't claim that I know. Oh yeah, I can't charge beam. Give me that, please. Give me that. Thank you. I needed it. Alright, so then we're going to, oh, I'll scan you too. Hello, what are you? What do you call it? It'd be nice to just call it a zoomer. Oh my, Gen Z is up in this game. Of course, there are these little bug things. Just kidding, Gen Z. I don't hate you. I like to hate Gen Z ironically. It's like the generational, like, shit talking is always a thing. But I'm not a boomer, Jesus Christ. I'm a millennial, and really, we only hate boomers. So, like, I'll pick on Gen Z, but I don't really care. They're a little odd, but so are Rees. Who am I to talk? Anyways, let's continue investigating. I'd like to investigate. Oh yeah, you. What are you? Tell me about yourself. You are a blood flower who will eject stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot you. Most of the descriptions I'm not gonna like read aloud, but you guys can like definitely, absolutely. Oh, sir. Oh, now you're on fire. Oh, he didn't give a fuck about what I was doing. It's only when that thing blew up next to him. That's important to note. Oh, and it doesn't look like I can do anything in here because, yeah, we need a different type of weapon in order to do that. And actually, that same different type of weapon is probably what you would use on those blood flowers regularly. So actually, I guess let's go over here. Sorry, I forgot. Did something touch my butt? Ew! Disgusting! How dare you? Alright. think you bomb boys are scary. Just blow that up to begin with, because I don't want to get surprise blown up. Blow them up on our own accord. That's the way I view it. Alrighty, access to the Chozo Ruins West granted. And so that's like I said, this isn't Mario. There's not worlds per se, but there is kind of worlds from what I see, or like areas, I guess. Same with Super Metroid. There's areas, there's worlds, and this is the first one, the Chozo Ruins. So boom, we are here. Incoming scan data. Abnormal seismic activity detected. Seismic disturbance at ruined site. So up over there, there's some shit going on. The hive totem. So we're getting a weird reading. I guess we should go check it out. It's pretty much what they're saying. Hello. You can fuck off. Aren't there more? Yeah. You may also fuck off. And so the map does kind of confuse me because it's like a 3D map, and so I have issues. Ooh, there's missiles over there. Did you see that shit? We're gonna want to get that. But here's the Chozo Ruins. And I do, when I played this originally, when it came out, and then I stopped, and I was like, I want to play this on the channel. I know what I'm doing. I do think I beat this first world. But that was, oh, I don't know, at least like a year ago. I've been sitting on this for a while. I told you. So I kind of remember. I kind of know. And that's just important to know. Now, what is this? Passageway to shrine. And, oh, I could probably scan these and it'll tell you that you need the missiles. I happen to know you need the missiles. Explosive damage. Which is your hint that it's the fucking missiles. Now, we don't have those. That's our first mission, is to kind of get ourselves some missiles to shoot. Now, we saw some when it was giving us, like, that little intro. Could I tell you where it was and pin it down? Fuck no. But we can start looking. I think there's a few places in this place that missiles are found. But I'm not seeing them here. Looks like there's a door. There is a door up there with... What is that? That's an energy tank, I think. Oh, that's... Don't scan the door, you bitch. Weird. Well, we're gonna want that, and so we're gonna have to figure out how to go around that. There is a door down here I saw, but hold on. What is this? And also the audio seems to like... Oh, there's the missiles that we saw in the thing. Can I just... I can't just like go over there and get them, can I? I can fall. Cool. No, I don't think so. And I think you're supposed to go this other way first. And I'm just being a little shit because I want stuff and I like things. But I think you're supposed to go here. Because we can access it and everything. So, we're going to do that, I guess. Ew. Those guys are good for, like, regaining energy, though. Hello, eyeball. What are you called? Ion. Interesting. And, yeah, they shoot energy beams. You can shoot them. They're eyeballs. A lot of the things are, like, self-explanatory in this game, I feel like, as far as, like, enemies. But still, you need to scan them. This is some futuristic shit. And another thing that I've learned... Wait, hold on. Yeah, I knew that this was too peaceful. Is when you see this, like, fog, smoke stuff, you should read that shit. Because it's Chozo lore. Many long years have passed since we Chozo first took root in this land. The passage of time has always been a source of fascination to us. It is the belief of many Chozo sages that the truths of the universe hide within the tumbling currents of time's flow. Even as we search for answers there, however, we find illumination in other unexpected places. We know not how the ability has come to us, but recently Chozo have been able to sense things beyond the realm of the ordinary perception. Strange sights and inexplicable sensations flood our minds, filling us with visions. We take this growing ability to be a sign of our burgeoning harmonization with the infinite. Perhaps finally the universe's secrets are becoming known to us. So the Chozo seem extremely intelligent, and they're starting to develop like psychic abilities. Now this is all the lore of, oh, ew, hornet bees, hornets, ew. Hold on, sorry. I think you can only blow this up with like something explosive. Yeah, heaven weaponry. Heavy weaponry. So the rest of it is literally going to just bounce off. So let's continue. Well, actually, hold on. Hold your titties, because I think... Yes! Okay. Actually, we're going to save. We're going to heal ourselves up. We're at our time anyway, so this ends up working out perfectly for us. And that is the first episode of Metroid Prime, the remaster. 1. I'm just going to say Metroid Prime. I don't feel like I need to say Metroid Prime 1. I'll say 2 when we get there, if we ever get there. But anyways, enough yapping. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. And if you made it all the way to the end of the episode, I just want you to know I really appreciate you. Thank you for being here. It really does mean a lot. Comment down below if you have something to say. I would love to interact with you guys a little bit more. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!